Hi, it's Emilia here. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to create a super sweet envelope style card with some room for a hot chocolate sachet or sweet. This will be a gift for my niece. She loves sweet things and I think the newest collection from Stamperia Candy Christmas will be just perfect for it. It has some pinks, blues and brown colors, lots of sweet images, and I want to use that today. To start, I will create the base for my card. I start with the 8 by 8 inch, which is 20 by 20 centimeters card. I use the craft brown and I score on 3 sides at 1 and at a half inch. Then we cut from both opposite sides with the scoring lines from the edge to the second scoring line, and this I measure from the bottom at 5th inch, and I do these little cuts on both sides, and then I will find the middle of the card on the side where there is no scoring lines. Then I will join that middle with the sides to create this top of the envelope shape. Then I will cut on the lines with the scissors. I found easier to do it with the scissors than with the trimmer. And then I will just round the top of that pointy side of the card. The next part will be to burnish all the scoring lines and then cut off some bits in the corners we don't need. So basically I want to create small flaps just to grab the other part of the, like with creating a box with the other part of the card. And then I will also create the front panels because this is just the back. For the front we need one rectangle cut in half, but how would you call it? From opposite corners. And then we've got 2 pieces to go on the front of the card base. Now we can start gluing everything together, but actually before I will do that I wanted to add a piece of lace on the top just to decorate that part a bit more before adhering the paper, and then I will adhere the paper before assembling the base. I hope you know what I mean. So the lace I had to cut into 3 pieces, 2 long one and 1 small, just for the top part. So when I covered that with the paper, it actually looks really sweet. For gluing I use TACKY glue, which I have in a smaller bottle. I usually buy a big one and just put it in the small one because I found using the small one much easier. And then I will assemble the card base. I had to hold these sides for a few seconds for glue to catch. You can maybe use a tape as well. That will be, the tape will catch it quickly. I would use the combination of the tape and the glue. And then I will attach the front panels, and then I will cut some small pieces of paper to go on the front, and finally we'll decorate the card. I'm not rushing when creating the card base because I want it to last, and like I said, you can put a hot chocolate sachet or other small things or include some photos. It is a really lovely idea. Stamperia is now releasing all Christmas collections and I do really like them. I will not tell you anymore because you can come and watch some shorts. I will have the shorts presenting the collections, and I thought I wanted to create a video for Christmas in July this year because I don't think I ever done it. And when I saw that sweet collection, I thought, okay, I'm going to use it. Probably I will not have many more Christmas inspirations. For now, I don't know, I will see how I feel about that. But let me know, what do you think about creating the Christmas projects so in advance? Because every year I think maybe I should start earlier just to be sure to make cards for everyone, and I don't like to rush it just before Christmas because then it's cold and the days are shorter, so I do prefer to actually do it in the summer autumn time. So inside of my card I will have two photomats cards, one with the image, and this is from the 12 by 12 paper, and they will also have a little tabs on the top, and for that I use this punch from Crafterier. I really like this punch, I use it a lot because it is great for albums. It cuts super well, and what I also like about it that you can fold it and it's much smaller when you need to store it. There is a new product in Stamperia, it's called journal book, I think. I will show it to you in the second, and today I will use some of the elements from that book. I think it's a lovely idea because you've got the pattern papers, stickers, cut out elements, some elements for fussy cutting, all in that junk journal book. And the book matches the collection, so similar images that you have on your pattern papers, and the designs are in the book. Like I said, there are this is A4 size, by the way, so it's a large, and it has, I don't remember now, but quite few pages with stickers, papers, and the die cuts. Today I will take out some smaller elements. I also took out the snowman. I will use on the front actually as my main element, and other like smaller pieces, those cookies, stars, snowflakes, little bits. And in this collection we also have silicone molds, and I created some of the sweetest cookie style elements, and the video on how I paint these elements will be on my channel. It's only a short video. I actually used a stone clay from Stamperia to make them. The stone clay is brown in color, and I thought, oh, that's a perfect base actually for these sweet pieces. I painted them to match the collection, but of course if you will have the mold, you can paint them in any color you like. I will now focus on creating the composition, so I want to have actually the whole front covered with elements, because I wanted that composition to go from one side to another. On the left side the composition is taller. I use that doily laced as like a background element because I wanted to have something on the top of that side. I've got two handmade flowers here as well. They are in pink. I try to make them in a very light color so they are not overwhelming the composition, as I want the main elements to be these sweet images. Snowman on the right hand side with the flower. I will attach this first, and then I will fill any gaps with the smaller pieces, and I've got the sentiment as well to go on the front. Then I will create another very little composition on the top of the card because I felt like this top is quite empty. To create a bit of fake snow on my card, I will use volume paste and Arctic paste from Stamperia. The volume paste is a bright white color. The Arctic snow, I think it's called, it is like semi-transparent with a glitter in it. So I will use them both with the palette knife, tapping very small amounts here and there, just to create that winter vibe, and then I will sprinkle everything with my favorite glitter, which looks like glass pieces. I absolutely love this glitter, and if I can find it, I will link it in the description below the video with the other products. And actually that will be it for my video today. I hope you will like this card because it looks super sweet. If you could let me know in the comments when you starting your Christmas projects, I am really curious, and let me know of course if you like the card. Thank you so much for joining me today. Even if you will not create a Christmas card envelope style, maybe you will make them in totally different style. If you will use this tutorial to create your own, please tag me on social media, Emilia Sieradzan, so I can see your projects. I always love to see what you create with the help of my tutorials. Thanks again for all the support, all the comments and everything. Have a lovely creative day. Bye bye!